All right. Hi guys, welcome back again, visiting your wretched friends cinema. Shit. Okay. So if you're new, welcome to Body by Tay. And if you're not new, then you already know what to do. Hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that bell icon. I don't know if you're not new, why you would need to hit that bell icon, because you should have already hit, that subscribe button, because you should have already hit that subscribe button, shouldn't you? So I meant if you knew, that's what you should do. Hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that bell icon so you don't miss another video. Anyway, so today is not going to be a workout video. I asked you guys a couple videos back if you wanted me to talk about the different body types. So that is what we're going to do today. If you have any more questions, if you feel like I missed anything, let me know in the comments below, and I'll definitely go more in depth, or I'll touch base on whatever it was that you felt like I missed. So before I continue, I do want to say that I'm not really going to be going too much into the exercise portion. This is mainly going to be about the basics of the body types and what they should do. So I wrote everything down because I didn't want to mess it up, and I had it all sectioned out. Yeah. So as you guys all should know by now, I am currently enrolled in an ASM to get my license as a personal trainer. And yeah, so yeah, I really love, sorry, I got something on my camera and it's like distracting me. Okay, there we go. I love to talk about this. I love to talk about it all day. So let's get into it. Let me center myself because I feel like I'm not in the center and that feels weird. Okay, so the three different body types. There's ectomorph, there's endomorph, and there is mesomorph. So I am an ectomorph. An ectomorph is usually a lean individual. I'm lean and lanky, usually have kind of long limbs, very skinny. So they're defined as they have high metabolism, which means that they burn their calories really quickly. They burn their fat really quickly. It's hard for them to retain fat, to keep their fat and their weight on their body. An endomorph is defined as somebody with a low metabolism. It takes them a while for them to burn fat, to burn calories, and all of that good stuff. And basically, it is a little bit more challenging for them to lose weight than it is for an ectomorph. A mesomorph is considered an athletic individual. They kind of have broad shoulders. They have broad shoulders, which is very opposing to an ectomorph, where we have narrow shoulders. As you can see, I have narrow shoulders, but like it kind of looks broad depending on the angle. But in reality, compared to a mesomorph, we have very narrow shoulders. As well as also with a mesomorph is that they do not have any real issues with gaining or losing weight. Either way that they want to go about their life physically with the body is relatively easy for them, as long as they, want to do it basically. So for a mesomorph, it is not as much of a challenge, but they still have to hold themselves to the same kind of standard as ectomorphs and endomorphs, in the sense that if they eat, like let's say they're trying to hit a goal, and you know how you set yourself portions to eat, and let's say they go above those portions on cheat day, then obviously the rules for the cheat day still applies as it does for an ectomorph or an endomorph still. But it's definitely easier for them to lose and to keep on weight. So now let's just kind of delve a little deeper into each one individually. So ectomorph, me, for example, I don't do cardio at all when I work out. However, there are some ectomorphs who do. They just don't typically do much, because for an ectomorph, it's usually with our goal, it's to gain muscle, to gain weight, to gain mass. And cardio is counterproductive in that sense for us. So when you do cardio, we usually do it for a very short period of time. When I do cardio, do it for about 15 minutes, and then after that I focus on muscle training, weight training, and yeah, so I focus on building my muscle, which is basically I use more what's that called? I want to say weight machines. Like, you know how you add the pounds to the machines if you watch my previous videos, then you definitely see what I'm talking about. I don't do much cardio. I use a lot of barbells, kettlebells, what are these called? Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot what they're called. Whatever. So yeah, I use a lot of weights, and then yeah, the machines that put weights on my lower body or the muscles that I want to focus on. In terms of food, I'm really bad when it comes to food, and I'm not very professional, so I won't give you any crazy advice or any sound advice, but I will tell you this. I know that I don't eat nearly as much as I have to or I should to gain the weight or the muscle that I want to. But to be fair, I have done this before, and I did it without doing the nutrient part. I am going to try, however, to be more food-based, to add more to my food, which I have been doing. I eat wheat more, even though I'm allergic to wheat. Yes, I'm allergic to wheat and I still eat it. Yes, I eat wheat more. I eat a lot of meat. I try to eat more than 3 times a day at least. I eat a lot of snacks. I eat almonds almost every day. And yeah, so yeah, that's really good for you. You got to eat a lot of calories, at least 3 times the calories you would normally, especially if you would burn them that amount in a day. So try to eat 3 times the amount of calories you would burn in a day. Okay, yes. This is another reason I'm bad at it. I don't like fat, and you should eat a lot of fat if you're an ectomorph and you're trying to gain weight. So endomorph should do more cardio. They should do more cardio than an ectomorph would. In my opinion, I have definitely trained a couple of endomorphs, and what I usually do is I try to focus on, at the beginning, just cardio, and not too much cardio, you know, like not overly cardio. And it really depends on where you are in your body type. Like if you're nearing overweight, then I would focus on cardio for a longer time. Then I would genuinely. Then I would like slowly insert weight training. So if you were overweight, like if you were nearing overweight, I would do cardio for a longer period of time, for like maybe 2 weeks, or until I see you like physically like actually taking a considerable amount of weight off of your body. Then I would start to include weight training into your workout plan. If you were just a few pounds, like let's say 50 or so pounds above where you want it to be, then I bit my tongue. And then after that, your goal would be to tighten your muscles and to like shape it. Then I would already be starting, like after the first week, I would already be starting you with that weight training, just so we could start sculpting already. So I have always stressed this when I first started my Body by Tay series. It is not about what you eat. It is about how much you eat. And dieting is not, to me, in my opinion, is not beneficial. In fact, it is more counterproductive to your mental health and to your body than it is to just eat how they teach you on school posters. So if you guys remember back in school, you know, because we don't go to school anymore. But yeah, back in school, they used to have the posters all over the cafeteria where they showed you the plates and they showed you what you usually make your plate like and what your plate should be like. I'm gonna try to find another poster like that as well to post here so y'all can see. So they have been trying to teach us this all through life. It is not about what you eat, really, because sometimes it is about what you eat. Like junk food, obviously, is going to have some, you know, effect on you. But it's about how much you eat. And it's not that you have to completely cut this thing out of your diet. It's like you have to portion it. It's about portion control. So a lot of people, and I try to teach my clients this as well. A lot of people think that the best thing and the quickest way to lose weight is to jump into a diet, when in reality all you need to do is keep eating what you want to eat, add more vegetables to your diet, and portion the more fatty stuff out of it. Like you still need fat, but like make it like, how do I explain it? Basically, if you would put more meat and more fried onion rings on your plate than vegetables, flip that shit around. Make the vegetables take up most of your plate and the meat, like the grilled or whatever meat, take up 25% of your plate. And that is basically what you do. It's really just making the unhealthy portions smaller. You don't gotta completely cut it out. And I really I've been preaching this forever. I really don't like the idea of dieting. Yeah, I've seen people pass out because they were dieting, and the way that people kind of think because of dieting, and it's really stressful. And honestly, the way that you go about it, it definitely can be helpful, I feel like, if you're in the right mindset to do it. But a lot of people who are doing this whole dieting thing are in the mindset that they're doing it for some type of validation, and so I feel like it's definitely not helpful in the long run. One more thing about eating for endomorphs is you have to take longer periods between eating. Whereas an ectomorph needs to eat like every 2-3 hours, an endomorph should eat, I think, every my mom used to tell me that you're supposed to eat every 6 hours, and I don't eat every 6 hours. So I would say every 6 hours is a perfect, like, you know, time between each meal if you're an endomorph and you're trying to lose weight. I also think water, I think it's before meals to help it digest faster. I'm gonna look more into that, but drink more water, period, because when you drink more water, first of all, it does help to digest your food faster, and then you crap more if you drink water, and crapping is losing weight, duh. And so yeah, as for mesomorphs, I don't got nothing to say. I don't have nothing to say for mesomorphs. I aspired to be a mesomorph. I wish, but God didn't love me enough for that. God said, fuck you. He said, fuck you. So here I am, an ectomorph. Skinny as fuck. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you felt like I missed anything, please let me know in the comments. And I will try to make another video correcting myself or whatever the case is. Until next time, I'll see you later.